Hey guys, first some context to begin of course. It's an incredibly hot day today, but regardless, at 10 o'clock in the morning I walked for 40 minutes down to a car boot sale. Now I love charity shops and car boot sales, mostly of any description, because there is an opportunity of course for Hero Factory and LEGO to appear in any form, and also prices are usually really good, but I never expected anything like this. So today I was wandering through some stalls. This was the first car boot sale that had been set up in this particular area, and it was a lot different than the other car boot sales I'd been to, so I expected the best. And I came across the best deal I've ever seen since a Dalek in a Genesis Ark for £4. And that is this. A bag with Toxic REAPA and Splitface in it. Now, at first, I thought that I was going to pay the amazing 50p that was demanded of me for just Toxic REAPA, but as the owner rightly pointed out, both of them were in the same bag. So, I didn't want to make a scene, and I didn't really want to question it, so I took it. Also, I was stunned, and I couldn't really speak. So, I put them both in my bag, walked around for a bit more, and after there wasn't anything, I bought a CD and this, and walked home. Now, the little voice in the back of my mind said, "Hey Stephen, you've got both of these already. The evidence is here on your channel. Hero Series 3, 2013. There's Toxic REAPA, there's Splitface. So what on earth are you doing?" Well, I found this amazing deal, 2 figures for 50p. How can I say no to that? They also have the sticker on the back of the Splitface bag that says £10, which is and was the retail price that is demanded of this, both back in the day and online. So when I got home, the first villain I decided to remake was Toxic REAPA. Why? Because I don't have the original one I had back in the day. It's been 6 years and a lot of the parts are unique. I've hinted upon the great rebuilding of 2017, where I basically remade all of the heroes and villains that I had after the amount of LEGO clogging up the conservatory was threatened with disposal. So I remade all the heroes, but I could never remake Toxic REAPA until today. Here it is. Toxic REAPA in all his toxic REAPA-y glory. There he is. I also had an idea for Splitface with the accompaniment of my brother, and also the 40 minutes walking back with a bag of 2 figures that I already had. So Toxic REAPA was pretty good. The one back in the day does not exist, but this one does, so I may use him in a future hero series. I remade Splitface. This was just one that I made back in 2017 and also had before that I bought, and Breakout was the newest series. And here is the one from today. Same in every way. So what was I going to do with it? Splitface is actually the most innovative character in all of Breakout in Hero Factory history. Why? Because his head is made up of 3 pieces. One side is red, one side is black. So when Breakout came out, everyone and their great uncle was thinking, what if there were 2 figures? What if there was one Splitface figure with the entirely grey side, and one figure that was entirely red? Now until today I could only dream, although today I'm going to make 2 Splitfaces. One the entirely grey side, one the entirely red side. And this is the result. I don't know which monstrosity I've just made here, but I absolutely love it. Inevitably, the red side is a lot more armoured than the original Splitface. It doesn't look too different, although now, of course, there's the integration of a second weapon and 2 wires leading to the foot on the back. I'm so glad that they don't have distinctive feet for left and right, because if they did, then this model would, well, still be able to happen. But look at this, it's entirely red. Look at the 6 red pieces that they have up the side. I didn't know it was that obsessive in the original one, but there you go. On the other side, of course, we have the more badass version of Splitface, the entirely grey side. 2 shredding claws. Not entirely symmetrical, but that must have been something that I did with the original one I had. Of course, we have the spikes in the bottom as well. Now, this design can actually be furthered if we remove the red pieces on either side, which is on the arm, but that's for another day. For now, I'm just going to bask in the glory that I actually have 2 different Splitfaces for either side, both of which can be made out of the single model. So am I going to include this idea of the fact that Splitface has now been, well, split in a future hero series? Maybe, but I can't figure out how the hell I would integrate an idea like this. If I think of one, then there will absolutely be one in, I don't know, Hero Series 7 or something. But there you go. I'm actually going to leave them like this for a bit, because if I don't, then I'll just have 2 identical Splitfaces on my shelf, and that will just be boring. So there you go. are an entirely red and entirely grey Splitface.